how's it going, folks? Happy New Year! There's Catties. Meeting up with the boys, Chris, John and Barney. Barney's coming out tomorrow. We've set ourselves a bit of a challenge. We did it on our last Christmas meetup. And what we were going to do, or what we're doing, is sort of like a satchel, whatever, sort of really light load. I'd help people get a rucksack, just make it easier. And then the only other thing I bought extra is 3 litres of water, just in case. It was -3 last night. We're supposed to get very cold snow and rain and everything else over the weekend here in this, maybe in the whole of the UK. I haven't really been checking the weather that much, if I'm honest, other than just for this area. So the challenge is that we're basically going to kind of build shelters. We haven't got sleeping bags with us. You know, we're not going to kill ourselves, we're not going to rough it right out. We bought food and everything else. I'm not going hunting, we're only here for a couple of days, and we have to obviously stick to the laws that are here in the UK. So with that, should be a bit of fun, shouldn't it? I'm sure I'll be, come Sunday, I'll probably be like, oh, God, I'm tired, I just want to go to bed, get me beauty sleep. So stay tuned, folks. That was a long intro, wasn't it? Nice jelly here, fungus. So I've just started building my shelter. John's turned up.
Morning.
And Chris.
Yep.
So Barney is coming out tomorrow. So we're doing Friday to Sunday, whereas Barney's doing Saturday to Sunday, I believe. So yeah. So we'll get on with building, I suppose. Put a little bit more leaf matter on it just to make sure. We're expecting heavy rain and snow tomorrow night. John set up, he's gone for, this is where we're all going tonight, into John's setup. So he's got a flat on tarp, and then he's set up a mylar. It's part of his super shelter, and then his fire will be in there, so he'll be toasty. There's Chris. Chris is set up. And then his foil reflector. Yeah. So I'm starting to build up a mattress now. I'm going to cover it with my poncho, and then I've got a pillow there. So I'm just going to put in another couple of layers of leaf just to give me that insulation from the ground. The fire's quite nice actually. I did have one on the way out, but John's set up. That's lovely and cosy in there, that is. Yes, Chris. How you doing, mate? You alright?
Oh, mate, in heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does fit, you know. That you've been in his?
Not yet. I'm enjoying mine too much.
No, that's it though, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's circulating around nicely.
Quite nice. everyone's kind of settled into their shelters at the moment. So as you can see, I'm just cooking up my bit of steak. First thing I'll have eaten today. Pretty much like everyone else, had a cup of Darjeeling coffee earlier. That was nice. Shut it, Barney. And yeah, just chilling out really. Waiting for that temperature to drop even more now. God, mate, that is juicy. Oh yeah. Cup of Darjeeling. Shut it, Barney. Alright, so the fire's keeping me lovely and warm at the moment. It's frosty out there, probably about -1 at the moment. So anyway, I'm going to get my head down, at least for a couple of hours anyway. Just have to beef up the fire a bit. Oh. 3 hours sleep so far. Chilly now, but at least the fire's keeping me warm. Alright folks, this morning have a cup of coffee, Darjeeling style, just remaining to keep warm. Still quite still, it was a very still night last night, obviously very clear, but not bad really. Barney's here, he's been here a little while.
Just waiting to get a cup of tea on.
Yeah.
How you doing,
So,
Des?
I'm alright, thank you.
You survived the night?
Yeah, it was alright as it goes. It was actually not that bad, you know.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, it was just obviously getting up to
Bloody cold though.
fuel the fire. It was about -1, -2 last night. So we had a bit of a frost.
I was dwelling on it though, because we did day sack challenge before, didn't we? And this is obviously the haversack challenge. And we've upped the ante quite a bit for this one, haven't we?
Yeah,
So day sack challenge is a doddle, isn't it?
yeah.
But yeah, this one's, we stepped things up a bit.
Oh, I mean, not on that last one. We had sleeping bags or whatever, some sort of, you know, insulate, you know, something to sort of cover us as well, didn't we? Whereas on this one we've got nothing like that.
Oh, man.
And there's Barney set up, got a poncho, he's got a leaf.
Work in progress.
He's got his leaf bed with looks like what IPK sheet or something like that over the top.
Cut down section of it.
Oh, a cut down section, and he's got his fire going. He's got a huge pine. I think for pine now,
A bit funky though, I think.
that'll be all right though. Got his fire going. He's going to get a brew on, or whatever. porridge has got mixed berries, chia seeds and nuts and stuff like that in it. Quite a wholesome little mix. And then I add a bit of milk powder to it and then vacuum seal it in the bag. So what I'm doing at the moment is preparing wood for later, because we're expecting snow and possibly heavy rain. So what I've done is I've cut up a load more wood for tonight, stacked it against the my barrier, and then I've got all those bits up there for sort of like the quick firelighters, if you like, all split bits of ash that I can stick on the fire that's immediate to hand. I also noticed from last night that I didn't need to have a long fire. I had anticipated that in the first place, but then what I did was I've kind of got my fire that's lit to about half my body, so it's heating up my core and my face, and that seemed to be suffice for me. My feet remained warm. So the gear I took, not in no particular order: brew kit, my lighting kit, charger and leads, bought a roller paracord but I haven't used any of it, 36 bank line, again haven't used any of it. In here is just a small bottle of meths and my one of my burners with the wire mesh wrap round it to suspend a cup over or to place it on. In here I've got some windproof kit, bum kit with some wipes, toothbrush and toothpaste, oil in the bag, jobber, it's one of the State Detectives, and finally in the bottom there some rations. Didn't want to skimp on food. Obviously I have my Pathfinder cup, folder cup, small Kapilka plate and a set of tweezers to use as a fork. And then under there I've got my Hydro Pack 3 litre water bag and then the Pathfinder bottle. The knife I brought with me, nice chopping tool. And then in my pocket that hasn't left my side at all is the saw. And so just to get it from my perspective, everything, all my wood, the quick burn stuff is all at arm's length. The other stuff is just over there. And I've got logs there, stuff over the side there. Okay. Hello, it's a quick advertisement here. It's Olivia Arts Farquhar Fenton. And what I'd like to do is show you one of Des Catty's stoves. Now when I'm hunting squirrels out on the Serengeti, or if I'm in my shack out in the Serengeti, what I like to do is I like nothing more than using one of his stoves filled with a flammable liquid, placed inside a stove here like so, using the back of a knife. With the back of the knife I use a Pharisee rod and I light the liquid. It now lights up, as you can not see. Now that's alight, lovely, producing a lovely flame. There's nothing more I like to do than put my kettle on Allow the water to heat and then enjoy a nice cup of Darjeeling coffee. What is it I have to say? Oh yes, Barney, shut it. So if you want one, check out the description. Follow the email, descatties@gmail.com, and get in touch there. He does them in a plain and a black one, and they're £5.50 each. And post and packaging at the moment with Royal Mail is £3.75. But also note, if you want one sent out to your country and you live outside the UK, the postage is around £16. So that's an expensive thing to think about. So get in touch. These go quickly. If you've never done this before and it's something you want to sort of have a crack at, don't underestimate your wood usage through the night. Okay, your fire is going to be the thing that keeps you warm, especially during the colder months, which is obviously obvious, especially if you're not using a sleeping bag or anything like that, or even a blanket. Even with a blanket you need a good fire, but you need to have a ton of wood. The last thing you want to be doing during the night is to be getting up, cutting wood, chopping it, whatever. It's good to have it all prepared, so it's better to have too much than too little, as the old man says. So the light is starting to get reduced now, so and it's actually colder than it was yesterday, oddly enough. There's a little bit of a breeze in the air and the temperature has only probably raised about 1 or 2 degrees, but it's still quite, it does feel chillier than it did yesterday actually, despite when we had a frost last night. Now if you watched my last video, I had one of these Fray Bentos pouches and I had a chicken tikka. Now I'm trying this one, it's sweet and sour chicken. It's got rice in it as well. The chicken tikka did as well. I'll tell you what, they ain't bad. I don't know if you can get them across the pond, but they certainly sell them here in the UK. And I can really recommend them. I mean, you can pour them into a pot. All I've done is you can do them as like a boil in the bag. And they really are nice. Tiny bit of sleet and rain coming down now. Yeah. Morning folks, it's about 7:15. We had a lot more rain and sleet last night. Shower didn't do too bad actually, considering I kind of slept better as well, oddly enough. That fire's been going since Friday, it's now Sunday morning. I've just taken the wood off and scraped the embers, just spread them out on the ground a bit. It's raining, so that'll help extinguish it. I've got some water left. Hopefully it'll be enough to extinguish all these embers. But I'll tell you what, there's some lovely heat coming out of it now. It'd be nice to cook on. The camera picks it up, but it's very foggy at the moment. Really, really foggy. That's me all packed up. A little bit different to what it was like when we came in. So I've got rid of my fire scar. The shelter's staying. In case I want to use it again. Right, I'm off shortly, so I'm going to end the video now. So I hope you enjoy that one. Take care, I'll see you on the next one.